fishing line is amazing. People think fishing line's all about this, fishing. And of course, that's why it's called fishing line. And I often get asked how to tie a hook on, because there's a lot of people that don't fish, and if you're going for the first time, it's the most important thing. It's all very well knowing how to put the kit together, but to tie the hook on and not lose that fish at that last minute is key. I will show you how to tie this hook on. This is a very famous hook. It caught this golden mahsia in India, and this is one of the scales that I took from the golden mahsia. An amazing scale. Shows you how big the fish was. I'll come back to tying the hook on in a minute. What I use fishing line for around the house is for all sorts of things. The most important thing for me, always wearing glasses my entire life, how often we lose a screw, especially if you're on holiday and your sunglasses come apart, nothing more annoying. Well, always make sure you've got fishing line, because once you start putting the two back together and you get your fishing line, piece of fishing line, thread it through the two holes. Once you line them up, you can thread it through. And what I do, I just keep on going round and round and round a couple more times, thread it back through again. Once you've lined it up, and then once you've lined it up again, I then tie a simple reef knot once, twice, and then I go my right over left and left over right. Here we have your perfect knot. I then bite my line, and this is about £10, this line. £10 breaking strain. And here you have it, fixed glasses, and they last forever until you want to get your screw again. The other amazing thing that I fix with is you get your chain, you're going out that night, you've got your special little number and the chain breaks. Oh no, what am I going to do? Well, again, believe it or not, I use fishing line. Get your fishing line, thread it through. You have good eyes, of course. Someone in the house will have good eyes. And then thread through. One broken link. Thread it through the other broken link. Tie again in the same way. Once, twice, left over right, right over left. You haven't got to trim it down too much. And there's your necklace fixed to go out that night. So you can fix chains, you can repair glasses, but also how to tie on the perfect hook when you go fishing. What I always do, especially if it's freezing cold, it can be cold when you fish, in the winter especially, of course. Put your fishing line through the eye of the hook. This is the key. Make sure your finger makes another loop in between the fishing line. So touch the end of the hook eye, and you're going to go around 5, 6 times. Sometimes I go around more, but no more. Once you've gone round, you're going to, with that finger, you take your finger out and make that loop. That goes through that loop, the line, and then put the line back through that loop. And always remember to wet it. Wet, because the friction of the line can burn, and then pull very tight and work that in, and use your teeth to pull the other bit of the line is, and then obviously trim that bit of the hook off. Line off, and that's your hook tied on. So remember, fishing line is good for fixing everything.